got gifted to me from my little brother. Let's hold this up. Let's see here. So let's go to my channel. And there we go. So, we are live because of a tornado warning. There we go. So, we are live because of a tornado warning. The tornado warning's in New York State, by the way. It has not popped up yet. There it is. There's our tornado warning. So, zooming in on it, I don't really see a whole lot. So, zooming in on it, I don't really see a whole lot. So, zooming in on it, I don't really see a whole lot. Pin the message. Chat. So, my goodness, that is definitely a tornado and a half there. So, bulletin, EAS activation requested, tornado warning, National Weather Service, Binghamton, New York, 2:27 p.m. EDT, Saturday, July 17th, 2021. National Weather Service in Binghamton has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Steuben County in central New York. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Until 3 p.m. EST. At 2:26 p.m. EDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Troupsburg, or 16 miles east of Wellsville, moving east at 25 miles per hour. The hazard is a tornado and half dollar sized hail. Jeez, I can't speak. The source is a radar indicated rotation. Impact flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur, and tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Troupsburg in about 4 minutes. So if you or family or friends live in Troupsburg, call them now and let them know that there's a tornadic circulation that's about to get to them in about 4 minutes. Jasper around 2:45. So in Jasper, you guys have 15 minutes to get to your tornadic safe place. That's a small room away from windows. And if you have a basement, that's a basement away from windows. If you don't have a basement, get into the center of your room, the center of your house away from windows, and all that stuff. Woodhull around 2:50, and then Cameron around 3 p.m. New velocity scan just came in, and from the State College radar, the rotation looks a little bit worse, but just because the rotation looks worse than it does on radar from State College, this thing could still potentially be on the ground. So you guys need to be taking your proper tornado precautions now if you're in this tornado polygon. Let's quickly check correlation coefficient and see if we can see anything. And I don't want to say that's a drop in the correlation coefficient just because of... Let me circle this rotation, actually. See, I don't want to say that's a tornadic circulation just because of the noise it's around, but there could definitely be a tornado down. So we're going to say this is a tornado emergency now because of what I'm seeing on the correlation coefficient. So in Jasper and Rough and Ready, you guys need to get into your safe place immediately. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'm going to see if I can find a camera. Jasper, New York. Mark Sky Cams. I'm going to see if I can find a actually, what's this? Jasper Skycam. Hopefully this isn't no, this isn't what I wanted. I need Jasper, New York. No. That's Jasper, Alabama. We don't need Alabama, Jasper. What county is this in? Southwestern Steuben County. South. U-N-T New York Sky Cams. Also, guys, I'm sorry I'm missing anyone's chat, as I currently do not have it up on my other phone. I'm looking for any Sky Cam I can right now. None of these will work. So it's not looking like I'm going to be able to find any. Hold up. 511 traffic. Maybe that'll have a Sky Cam. Okay, so where is this? This is near, right around I-86. Wellsville. Is Wellsville in this? No. It is above Knoxville. This is near the border. Literally right below I-86. How far is this from I-80? Okay. So it's not looking like there is any Sky Cams available, which honestly sucks. Look at it once again, and I'm not seeing a tornadic debris signature there. But my goodness, has this thing wrapped itself up. Tornado warning continues for Cameron, New York, Jasper, New York, and Roxburgh, New York until 3 p.m. Cameron, New York, Jasper, New York, and Roxburgh, New York until 3 p.m. Okay, can I find... Here it is. The storm may have previously produced a tornado on the Pennsylvania side. So this storm has a history of producing a tornado. On the Pennsylvania side. So this storm has a history of producing a tornado. So let me give some all clears now from this storm. Rough and Ready, you guys are in the clear from this. Roxburgh, you guys are on the edge of the Soaring polygon, so remain in your safe place. Roxburgh, you guys are on the edge of the Soaring polygon, so remain in your safe place. Jasper, you guys stay in your safe place as this tornadic rotation is moving up into your area in about 5 minutes or so. Hampshire, you guys stay in your safe place as well. South Cameron, Hedgehill, Woodhull. State Route 417. No, wait, that's US Route 417. If you're on that road, stay off it, please. Rathbone, I'd be prepared to take your proper precautions. Rathbone, I'd be prepared to take your proper precautions. This rotation is likely right about there now. This rotation is... Let me take correlation coefficient once again. I'm not seeing a whole lot there. Let me take correlation coefficient once again. How are you looking at it from Buffalo? Let's take a look at it from Buffalo, and it doesn't show as tight as a rotation as the one over here in Binghamton. It doesn't show as tight as a rotation as... Actually, let me put a distance tracker on this. It's about 83 miles away from that radar site there. Okay, I don't care. Buffalo, so 80 miles from Buffalo, and it is about 83 miles away from State College. And we may have to watch this storm as well in Gailton. It's about to move over into, I don't know what county that is. I need to... It's about to move over into, I don't know what county that is. I need to... You have a couple of not tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings as well down here in Pennsylvania, just to the east of Harrisburg. Got a couple affecting Lancaster. Lebanon, you guys have one right outside of you, and a new warning has been issued for Bethel and Hamburg. You guys are right outside the warning area. West Lampeter, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Millersville, gosh, can't speak today. Ephrata, once again, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You guys are just out of this warning polygon. If you're just tuning into the live stream, we are live because of... Hold up. There's a tornado possible with this storm in New York as well. And I'm not seeing anything there, and this is going to move into Yonkers soon. So Newark, Elizabeth, Bayonne, the state of New York, I'd be taking your proper tornado precautions now. I'm not seeing anything tight with this rotation right now, but this storm does have a tornado possible with it. But this warning expires in 2 minutes, so we won't cover that anymore just because it expires in 2 minutes. But if you're just tuning into the live stream, we are live because of a tornado warning in southwestern, I believe. Southwestern Steuben County in New York. Jasper, you guys have 2 minutes to get into your safe place. This warning expires in about 15 minutes. I know it says 17 there. I don't know why. Because this warning should be expiring at 3. That's a massive hailstone. Storms expected to increase in coverage and intensity. A severe thunderstorm watch is not currently anticipated in the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. That's as of 2 minutes ago from that National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center. Flash flood warning continues for Warren, PA, Bradford, and Kane, Pennsylvania until 5 p.m. Well, that's
Oh, look at the drill bit! Oh, look at the vortice!
Wow.
Oh, look at the drill bit! Oh, look at the vortice!
New severe thunderstorm warning, including New York, Manhattan, New York, and Newark, New Jersey until 3:30 p.m. So New Velocity Scan has just came in with this storm, and the rotation is roughly right about there. So let's check the correlation coefficient. And it's just in the noise right now. I'm honestly not seeing a whole lot of anything there. And it's just in the noise right now. I'm honestly not seeing a whole lot of anything there. And it's just in the noise right now. I'm honestly not seeing a whole lot of anything there. But this thing is wrapping itself up now, so I would not be surprised if a tornado warning were very good. So I would not be surprised at all if there was a tornado warning issued soon. Not seeing a whole lot of radar indicated rotation with this storm. And the rotation isn't there on the velocity product. But still though, same New York, Liberty International Airport, I'd advise you guys to get your customers, flyers, pilots. I'd advise you guys to get them off of planes and off the runway as soon as possible, just because of this velocity signature that I'm seeing on radar. But let's go up to this tornado warning now. Once again. The severe thunderstorm warning associated with this tornado warning expires in 12 minutes with this tornado warning. This thing is forming a pretty decent hail core up to the north of Jasper as well. And the rotation is roughly right above Jasper right now. So if there would be a tornado, it would be coming on to you guys right now in Jasper. Next location impacted by this storm is Woodhull, around 2:55. So you got you guys have 5 minutes to get into your tornado safe place. Please don't fool around with this storm. There may have been a tornado associated with this thing in the Pennsylvania territory. I believe that would have been covered in the National Weather Service and State College. Either that or I'm not sure. Bradford, you guys are under a flash flood warning right now due to the insane amount of rain we've gotten here in Pennsylvania in the last 2 days. And new velocity scan has just came in, and it appears like actually we may be getting twins now. Tornado warning continues for Cameron, New York, and Jasper, New York until 3 p.m. So Troutsburg, you guys are no longer in this tornado warning. Woodhull, you guys are no longer in this warning as well. Oh wow, that's from Newark, New York, about 19 minutes ago? Yes, 19 minutes ago. That's the storm that had the tornado tag associated with it. Also, this is the first major hurricane in the Eastern Pacific and Atlantic hurricane season. This is Hurricane Felicia. It is currently 145 mile per hour Category 4 hurricane. I believe it may strengthen once again to Category 5 later today or tonight. Storm is nasty in southern tier. Ping pong sized hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts are associated with this. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Indiana, Pennsylvania, Blairsville, Pennsylvania, and Drury, Pennsylvania until 3:15. Kill. Okay, new velocity scan has just came in. And luckily the rotation seems to be weakening, and we have about 7 minutes left on this tornado warning. So I believe once we get rid of that, we should be good for a little bit. Tornadoes are a possibility today. So just stay on the lookout. Keep an eye to the skies today, and if you see any rotating cloud or what seems to be a rotating cloud, report it to your local National Weather Service immediately, and then get to your safe place. I believe that severe thunderstorm warning up in... Yeah, the severe thunderstorm warning in Steuben is the only storm that has the tornado tag with it. And honestly, I'm not seeing like the classic hook shape you'd see on radar with this storm anymore. It looks like the rotation has diminished a tad bit, which is obviously good, but let me look at correlation coefficient, see if I can pick up anything on it. And honestly, I'm not seeing a whole lot with this. Check the high-res reflectivity. And yeah, I had that classic hook shape for a minute, and then it started to diminish down. Classic hook shape for a minute, and then it started to diminish down. Right there, it had that hook shape before getting into Jasper, and then it lost it. Right there, it had that hook shape. But it actually seems as if it's trying to recycle now. And the term for that in the meteorology world is cyclic, meaning it'll cut itself off from the warm moist air for like a second, and then it'll redevelop the center rotation somewhere else. And I believe that's what's happening right now with this storm, and I believe a tornado warning will likely be issued in a few minutes. For probably Cameron again, Rathbone, maybe Cameron Mills, Campbell, Thurston, and Savona. So you guys just be prepared to take your proper tornado precautions. And I believe we may be starting to get twin circulations. We got one down there, and then we got the main one up here. Let me recircle that. We got the first rotation up here. We have the second one down here. Let me erase that. And this is the second one right here that I just marked. And if this circulation down there strengthens, it could cut off moisture and the inflow from this one, and that one up there may just dissipate, and we may only leave one tornado. So Rathbone, the far southern rotation is going to move into your area probably within the next minute or two. New scan just came in, and that southern circulation is starting to strengthen up a bit. And actually, I believe these may merge together. If they stay on the same path, these two circulations may merge. If they stay on the same path, these two circulations may merge. And yeah, you can see the inflow going into the southern storm now. And then the inflow is also going into the northern storm as well. So I believe that this down here, why didn't, oh, that's weird. I believe that the circulation down there may be taking the inflow from this storm. Anyways, this warning expires in 2 minutes, but I'm expecting a new warning to be issued momentarily. Nope, severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado tag. So immediate broadcast requested, severe thunderstorm warning, National Weather Service, Binghamton, New York, 2:57 p.m. National Weather Service in Binghamton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Steuben County in central New York until 3:45. At 2:56 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Jasper, 17 miles southeast of Hornell, moving east at 30 miles per hour. The hazard is golf ball-sized hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts. The impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured, except hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Except considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Corning, Big Flats, Campbell, Hand Post, Addison, Woodhull, Hornby, Thorston, South Corning, and Cameron. And this also still has that possible tornado tag with it. And then goes the tornado warning. So I will be back if this storm re-intensifies. But until then, guys, peace out and keep an eye into the skies. On the board, we have several actually. Oh, if my stream will load, hopefully. Several actually. Okay, so we have tornado warnings down here, and then in Staten Island we have another one. So we're going to read this one because it's moving into this area now. So, Bolton, EAS activation requested. Tornado warning, National Weather Service, New York, New York, at 3:10 p.m. on Saturday, July 17th, 2021. So, the National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a tornado warning for Richmond County in southeastern New York until 3:45 p.m. At 3:10, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is near Carteret or near Perth Amboy, moving east at 15 miles per hour. The hazard is a tornado. This is a radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Huguenot around 3:35 and Todd Hill around 3:40. So if you know anyone who lives in those areas, call them now and let them know that there will be a tornadic rotation moving into their area at 3:35 and 3:40. So, and then we have an tornadic moving into their area at 3:35. So this tornado warning over in this area expires in 8 minutes now. And this is the new one that was issued. Honestly, this is going to affect Staten Island here in the next few minutes as well. So let's jump up to this one in Erie County. My goodness, that thing is rotated. That thing has been like a top. So let's do this one in Erie. My goodness. Let's check correlation coefficient. And I'm Not going to say that's anything down just because it's in the noise. I'm not really seeing anything on the reflectivity either. So the National Weather Service in Buffalo, New York has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Cattaraugus County in western New York and southeastern Erie County in western New York until 3:45. Eastern County in New York and southeast County in western until 3:40. I'm not sure why it's cutting out like that. So at 3:14 p.m. EDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Ashford Hollow, or 60 miles north of Salamaconra, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Okay, I'm going to cancel my stream and then I am going to reload that really quickly. I don't know why it's doing that, guys, so you're just going to have to stick through it or refresh or something. I don't know why it's doing that, guys, so you're just going to have to stick through it or refresh. Okay, it's fine now. So the hazard is obviously a tornado. This is a radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous. Those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur, and tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Ashford Hollow around 3:20, Ashford around 3:25, Springville around 3:35, and East Concord, around 3:45 p.m. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include East Otto, West Valley, Lime Lake, Machias, Lollivon, Sardina, and Yorkshire. And there's a lot of storms trying to pop up in central Pennsylvania as well. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Actually, guys, I will be right back. I want to make sure that biggest dog is double latch. Alright, I am back. So there's several storms that pop up in central Pennsylvania as well. So there's several storms that pop up in central Pennsylvania as well. So there's several storms that pop up in central Pennsylvania as well. So there's several storms that pop up in central But as of right now, these are the only warnings we got. And the tornado warning continues for Springville, Yorkshire, and Bellevon, New York until 3:45. Wow, that's impressive. That's from Mobile, Alabama from earlier. Can I find this? Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Quarryville and Holtwood, Pennsylvania until 3:30. So that has 1 minute left on it. Okay, here's that. So while we're thinking of it, let's look at this tornado warning really quickly. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of any hook echo that would signify there's a tornado there. And yeah, all this rotation is just broad. I'm not really seeing any major rotation that there's anything on the ground here. In fact, I don't even think there is any rotation. If there is, it's broad. So though, I'd say in your safe ways, and actually they have just canceled that warning. So, we are down to working one tornado warning, and it's this one up here. And that thing is, my goodness. That thing has the hook echo and everything that a tornado could possibly want. New velocity scanning, and I don't think it's updated on the velocity side yet. The rotation is right about that in that area. I could be a little bit off. In fact, I likely am a bit off. I don't live up in New York, obviously. Yeah, I believe that the rotation is likely somewhere in that area now. But this tornado warning, this tornadic circulation is about, let me see here. It's about 38 miles, a little bit off, a little bit, you know what I mean, though. Give or take a few miles. But this is 38 miles away from the Buffalo, New York radar, so this is a fairly close look at this tornadic rotation. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to close out all my tabs and refresh everything. So this tornado warning remains in effect until 3:45 for northeastern Cattaraugus and southeastern Erie County. And this is our only severe warning, well, our only tornado warning that we have right now. That's from Greensboro, Alabama, with a storm rolling in there. Probably not severe at this time, but obviously gotta pay attention to it. Severe thunderstorm warning, including Germantown, Maryland, Gaithersburg, Maryland, and Reston, Virginia, until 4:15. That's a look at Hurricane Felicia in the Pacific Ocean. Strengthens max wind up to 145 miles per hour. Moving toward the west at 8 miles per hour. This is a small... Felicia is a small system as well. I'd like to point that out. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Reidsville, North Carolina, Yanceville, North Carolina, and Ruffin, North Carolina, until 3:45. Near Foxborough. That severe warning is just to the just to the south of Foxborough, Massachusetts. That's a waterspout over Dauphin Island, Mobile Bay in Alabama. Earlier. And of course, our internet's being stupid again, as usual. Jeez. That hoodie is amazing. I don't wear hoodies, but that thing is amazing. This is a drone intercept of a tornado in Iowa on July 14th. That would be Wednesday? Okay, let's go back over here into the storm. And the rotation is running out a bit, thankfully. As it should be. Morning expected to start in 8 minutes. And yeah, I'm not seeing much with this storm anymore. much you guys Laidlaw, Farmersville, I don't think you guys are going to be affected by this tornadic storm. I'm looking through the list of these. And there's still a tornado possible over here with this storm, but I don't see it anymore. I mean, check the velocity signature. And yeah, this storm has weakened significantly. Okay, this storm has the potential tornado tag associated with it. And I'm not seeing much right now. What is this? This is near So this is a storm to watch as well as it nears closer to Boston area. I'm actually going to unplug my phone and plug it in there. That way can honestly charge my phone and not my iPhone 6 that was gifted to me from my brother. And this rotation seems like it's tightening itself up again. As I said earlier with the previous storm, the first tornado warning of the day, these storms will most likely be cyclic, meaning they'll dissipate, they'll choke themselves out, and then they'll redevelop somewhere else and potentially place a tornado down. It's likely that's what this storm is trying to do right now. I did not mean to do that. So let's check correlation coefficient, and I'm not seeing anything that could suggest that anything's down at this point. There's a little bit of a mess going on in that area. I mean, this thing is definitely reforming itself into hook shape. That's not even where the main rotation is. The main rotation is back here. So if there was a tornado down, this thing would be rain wrapped. Luckily, this is still in the day and not at night. So if this thing were rain wrapped, we'd have a good view of this storm as it moves closer. This warning has 4 minutes remaining on it. So let's jump down to Pennsylvania really quickly. And that thing is rotating. That thing has a hook on it. So, Cherry Run, Drifting, Grass Flat, Twin Hollows, Spruce, Pottersdale, Birch, Musselman's Crossing. I'd be prepared to go to your safe place now. Just judging off that hook echo I saw on the velocity near State Game Lands number 100. That's 6 hours and 18 minutes. So at 3:35, Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm over Pine Glen moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Pea-sized hail and wind gusts up to 50 to 55 miles per hour are possible. Locations impacted include Carthus, Clarence, Moshelman, Pine Glen, and Grass Flat. Precautionary preparedness actions. Minor flooding may develop. Do not drive into water covering the roadway. So jumping back up here, this warning starts in 2 minutes. So I will prepare the ending of the stream. Well, I shouldn't say ending because it's likely there will be more warnings issued later. But for this part of the stream, I'm going to start ending it now. So thank you all so much for coming to the stream today. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, as always, if there's any more tornado warnings issued, I will be right back live. Or this weekend, I won't be able to go live if there's a tornado warning from 4 to 9 all next week. So unfortunately, they extended my hours, which I'm not mad about, obviously. But yeah, so I won't be able to stream from 4 to 9 next week because of work. Then probably the following week, 4 to 9. And then the week after that, in 3 weeks' time, I won't be able to stream from probably about 12:30 to 9, pretty much. It's band camp. And the following day, it will be 7:30 to 9. 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. So band camp and work. The new velocity scan has came in, and this warning will be expiring in a minute. So let's check the velocity signature one last time. And this has broadened itself out. Not seeing a whole lot of tornadic rotation anymore. Yep, and the tornado warning has been canceled. So we are no longer working any tornado warnings. We have a couple possible tornadoes with this storm over here, and then it's this one, and then this one right here. But obviously, I'm not seeing much rotation associated with this. So that will be it for this section of the stream. As always, if there's any more tornado warnings issued, I'll be right back here on the channel covering them for you guys. So until then, guys, have a good rest of your day. Keep an eye out into the skies, and I will see you all later. Because of a tornado warning. This time it's in New Jersey, so let's take a look at it. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of rotation there. Hoping this is the right storm. Okay, well, there's the rotation, most likely. Not sure if it's actually that, though. But here's the tweet. This is a radar indicated rotation. Oh my, that is rapidly rotating, okay. That is a, rapidly rotating storm. Okay, that's not for this warning over here. And it is that storm right there. So this is a radar indicator rotation, so let's see what they said. So, bulletin, EAS activation requested, tornado warning, National Weather Service, Mount Holly, New Jersey, 5:19 p.m. EDT, Saturday, July 17th, 2021. National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey, has issued a tornado warning for East Central Hunterdon County in northwestern New Jersey until 5:45. At 5:18, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Sandbrook, or 17 miles west of Somerville, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. The hazard is a tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous. Those caught without shelter, mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Flemington and Sandbrook, and Stanton. Swell, check the base velocity. And oh yeah, there's definitely a hook echo there. There's definitely a hook echo there. This is also in the severe thunderstorm watch. Correlation coefficient. There luckily isn't anything on the correlation coefficient yet. So we're just going to have to pay attention to this. And I'm also going to post on my story on Instagram. Interesting. Okay, that's posted on my Instagram story. So let's go back to the high-res velocity product here. I'm not seeing a strong rotation with this storm. Still, though, because of the tornado warning polygon, you guys in Flemington, in Stanton, Rowlands Mills, Holcomb Mills, Pleasant Run, Sunnyside, Cherryville, Croton, Sandbrook, you guys need to remain in your tornado safe place. So as the area in highlighted in yellow, which I am now covering up in my blue pen. You guys also need to remain in your safe place because this storm will be generally This storm will be generally moving in, I believe it's moving northeast. Yes, this storm is moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. So this is a fast-moving storm. Also, while we're thinking of it, let's go to National Hurricane Center's website. Because I believe we have two storms now in the Pacific Ocean. We have Category 4 Felicia maintaining strength and now moving west-northwestward. And we have Tropical Storm Gerlino. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try that. But we now have two tropical storm systems in the Pacific as well. This storm is just northwest of Trenton by about 20 miles or so. Give or take about 20 miles. This warning expires in 18 minutes. As I have said multiple times today, these storms are most likely cyclic, and I believe that may be a new tornadic rotation right over Route 29. Yeah, this is a new tornadic rotation just out on the Pennsylvania border, I want to say. Yeah, this is a tornadic rotation on the Pennsylvania border right now. It's coming from Mount Holly radar, so this is about 50 miles away from radar site. Right there, that could be a... Let's look at this, because I'm going to have a severe warning storm move into my area in about 10 minutes or so. So, that's going to be fun. Some very strong wind coming as well. But for right now, this is our only tornado warning we have. And honestly, the rotation's weakening down a lot. Now, this is our only tornado warning we have. And honestly, the rotation's weakening down a lot. Still, though, the storms are cyclic in nature today, so we have to respect them. So if you're in this tornado warning polygon, you guys need to be in your tornado safe place immediately. So we have to respect them. So if you're in this tornado warning polygon, you guys need to be in your... Is this this storm right here? No, this is another storm up here. So if you're in this tornado warning polygon, you guys need to be in your... Is this this storm right here? Is this on the storm earlier? Another storm up here. So if you're in this tornado warning polygon, you guys need to be in your... Is this storm right here? Oh, there's the lightning strikes. This warning starts in 1 minute, so we can just ignore that one now. Oh, there's the lightning strike. That's the one we're tracking now. This warning starts in 1 minute, so we can just ignore that one. Clinton. Oh, there's the lightning Hampshire. That's the one we're tracking now. This warning starts in 1 minute, so we have a lot of warnings up in Canada as well. I'd like to point that out. We have a lot of severe warnings. We have a lot of... Mobile's in its third warning, I guess you could say, of the day, so that's interesting. Oklahoma, you guys are under a special weather statement, so... And I mean, that's exciting in like a minute, so we won't need to worry about that. Let me see what else we have here. Bibb and Chilton, Alabama. You guys are under a special weather statement. Let's jump down here really quickly. Bibb and Chilton, Alabama. You guys are under a special weather. This is near the BMX radar. And honestly, that may be rotating, so I may need to end stream soon to see. Actually, I'm going to end stream really quick, chat. I will be right back. Just want to see if ABC 3340 is live right now, tracking this. Because that storm looks like it has a hook echo on it. So I will be right back, chat. That now and ABC 3340 is not live right now. There's a lot of storms coming up, and this is maybe that's the Huntsville radar. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of storms coming up, and this is maybe that's the Huntsville radar. Yeah, it is. So let's jump back over to this tornado warning storm now. And I'm not seeing any tornadic rotation here anymore. This system is going. However, new severe thunderstorm warning issued, probably because of the circulation I saw earlier. So, bulletin, immediate broadcast requested. Jeez, I can't speak. Severe thunderstorm warning, National Weather Service, Mount Holly, New Jersey, 5:30 p.m. EDT, Saturday, July 17th, 2021. National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Hunterdon County in northwestern New Jersey, southwestern Warren County in northwestern New Jersey, north central Bucks County in southeastern Pennsylvania until 6:15 p.m. At 5:29 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Arena, over 14 miles southeast of Easton, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and core-sized hail is possible, and all of that good stuff. Locations impacted and impacts. Honestly, I'm not seeing any tornadic rotation with this storm anymore. If there were any, I think it would be right there, but I'm just not seeing anything. And nothing on the correlation coefficient suggests that there's anything there either. So I believe they'll most likely cancel this warning. And that's what they've done. They've canceled the tornado warning. So we are currently working no more tornado warnings at this time. So I'm just going to take a quick look at radar, my area, really quickly. And yeah, we're about to have rain moving in a minute. So I'm going to end stream there. As always, if there's any more tornado warnings issued, I will be right back on the stream. And until then, guys, peace out and keep an eye to the sky. Then I'm going to quickly post a new story on Instagram. Tornado warning. Alright, there's our tornado. And my goodness, that thing is wrapped up like a freaking top. My goodness. Check velocities. And I'm not going to say that's a debris signature, just because it's in the mess. But that could definitely be a tornado on the ground right now. So, bulletin, EAS activation requested, tornado warning, National Weather Service, Binghamton, New York at 6:20 p.m. on Saturday, July 17th, 2021. National Weather Service in Binghamton has issued a tornado warning for southwestern Otsego County in central New York and southeastern Chenango County in central New York until 6:45 p.m. At 6:20 p.m. EDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near over South Oxford or 10 miles south of Norwich, moving east at 30 miles per hour. The hazard is a tornado and ping-pong-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. The dangerous storm will be near Guilford around 6:30. Mount Upton and Rockdale around 6:40. And Gilbertsville around 6:45. So in Guilford, you have 6 minutes to get into your tornado safe place. Also, say that we are still under a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 p.m. tonight, I believe. Yes, until 11 p.m. tonight. My goodness, this thing has good inflow. Check. Let's check Twitter very quickly. We're still here. Gilbertsville. Ping pong sized hail is in this storm as well. Wow, this is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania right now from N.H. Snyder. From FNB Field. Severe thunderstorm warning including Harrisburg, Carlisle, and Hanover, Pennsylvania until 6:45 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning including Harrisburg, Carlisle, and Hanover, Pennsylvania until 6:45 p.m. My goodness. Well, that's a look of Category 4 Hurricane Felicia right there. That is insane. Well, that's a look of Category 4 Hurricane Felicia right there. Also, if you're not already, subscribe to my gaming channel. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a video recorded tonight to post there, but no guarantees. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a video recorded tonight to post there, but no guarantees. Another image of Ghost 17 looking into the eye of Hurricane Felicia. My goodness. Notice how in the later frames this storm develops its outer eye wall better, I should say. Is that Katrina? Well, obviously, that isn't going to be chaseable. Watch as possible. Yeah. Severe thunderstorm watch. We already knew that was coming. This is in Port Allegany. 3 hours ago. Notice how the road is covered up in water. This is Maple and Pine Street in Port Allegany.
What's up, chat? You got work tonight, bro?
No, Max, I don't work.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't work today or tomorrow.
Why not? Why not?
I'm not dealing with this, Max.
Why?
So the rotation has diminished down a bit. And I'm not really seeing that hook we were seeing a few minutes ago.
Look that we were seeing.
This morning starts in 16 minutes.
Hey, Noah.
It did happen to this
We're getting
rotation.
flipping pizza for dinner.
Let's go.
You understand that? You have to put that in your head. We're having pizza for dinner. And if you can't put that in your flippity flappity head, then I don't know anymore. Because your mom.
Yeah, the rotation has really broadened itself out in the past 5 minutes or so. I don't know why in the severe thunderstorm warning they haven't included the tornado tag. Not tornado warning, gosh, why do I keep saying tornado warning? New severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued down here. I'm seeing some signs of rotation with this storm as well. Northeastern Sullivan County in central New York, moving northeast at 20. Yeah, but we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings in Pennsylvania, basically stretching from the Pennsylvania-Maryland border to the New York border. So we have about 157 miles of warning across the entire state right now. But for me, this rotation looks to be diminished down a bit, which is obviously good from what this was when I first got to the storm. And none of these other storms have a tornado tag with it, so I believe that National Weather Service will keep this warning up for the next 5 minutes or so and see what it does. And if it doesn't do anything, they'll most likely cancel the warning as it won't be a threat anymore. We have 2 slight risk areas today, in case you guys are wondering. We have 1, and I need to refresh everything here again. So give me 1 minute. Lightning alert, I don't really care about that. Actually, it looks like there's a bit of convection starting to reform again right over Guilford Center. Gosh, I can't speak today. What, Max? it looks like there's a little bit of something trying to develop back here, so.
No, you have to turn it off and play with Jackson.
Sure you are.
I am.
I want proof.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I don't see proof.
This is proof, Noah. What do you want me to show you? Right there. It says OFCO boy.
Doesn't mean that Jackson.
It says Jackson Stevens right there.
Oh. Okay, guys, the guy on stream, my little brother's rules are in effect now.
They're not my rules. They're Dad's rules.
So, I will see you all later, and till then, peace out and keep an eye on the sky.